To protect our democracies, we have to fight against the ever-growing virus of fake news. Fake news.
Information on social media may appear instantaneous, inconsequential, and ephemeral, but it often reinforces existing preconceptions without our pausing to reflect on its true source or significance.
This is absolutely the right battle to be fighting. It's become a problem because of the role of social media companies as the platforms through which people engage with the internet, and in particular the way in which they get their news. In some countries, regard the targeted use of disinformation during election periods as a legitimate action against other states. But we have to make sure that our systems are robust enough to stop that. The part of it is updating our electoral law to make sure users get information about the ads that they're seeing and where they're coming from. And where I very much agree with the report of Bruno's committee and the legislation in France, and indeed the legislation in Germany, is to say the tech companies cannot regard themselves just as neutral platforms where the responsibility for what is on that platform rests with the person that posted it, not the platform that serves it to the user.
With this law, we worked with the Council of State, le Conseil d'État en France, to be sure that it was not dangerous for the freedom of speech. False information is not a criminal offense with this text. It's just against the spread, the massive spread, artificial, automated spread of information.
We can see that public trust is being undermined, and therefore it's almost an existential threat, I think, to mainstream trusted broadcasters like the BBC. We know fake news travels faster than truth on Twitter. So-called deep fake video manipulation, getting easier and cheaper to put words into people's mouths. But to make a real impact, we've got to have those tech companies on board, and especially in those vulnerable markets.
Obviously, we do need regulation, but is it always the state who needs to regulate? Or aren't there different levels of, let's say, state regulation, self-regulation, co-regulation, public authorities, civil society authorities, which can stand aside, let's say, Facebook? Why isn't there a user committee defining criteria on how to use Facebook, how to get ideas about the automated decision-making process?
It's clear that information manipulation is not new. Okay, it has been in the air for a long time, but the digital platforms transformed the very nature of information manipulation. There is no easy solution, and of course we need to think about multiple solutions and trying to bring back the idea that you can have good journalism and that actually fact matters, and it's not all about opinion.